All right, so welcome to the first official episode of Keeping It Three Stacks. It's just an introduction, so I don't really know if it quite counts as an episode, but we're gonna call it that. I really appreciate everybody who has been patient with me. Um, I've been plotting on this since like June, July, long time ago. And I'm finally getting to the point where I'm just like, oh, okay, let's do it. Technically, yes, I did mention it in June. I promised y'all an episode the first week in November. That didn't happen. But better late than never. Right? You're gonna have to agree. Anyway, introduce yourself. Well, my name is Andrea, Andrea. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And for those of y'all who get technical about, oh, it's not Atlanta. I'm from Decatur. I'm from the east side. I'm from Zone 6, Candler Road. Just for those of y'all that want to get technical, I'm just laying it out there. I grew up off of Candler Road, right between Candler Road and Flat Shows. I'm in walking distance from South DeKalb Mall. That's where I'm from. Three things about me. The thing about that is I always want to go for like the most interesting fact. And I always struggle because I don't really think I'm that interesting, but then when people get around me, they just think I'm the most interesting person in the world. But I play the piano. Growing up, my grandma took my brother and I to learn classical piano in a church. I didn't want to learn classical piano. I wanted to sing and play the guitar, but that is what it is. Another thing, I like to cook. I love to cook. I love anything that I can be creative with. And what else? I have a degree in criminal justice. Yeah, so that's three things. You might think they're cool, you might not think they're cool, but it is what it is, and that's who I am. What is the name of this channel? Well, the name of this channel is Keeping It Three Stacks. And I came up with the name of my channel. I know it's weird. I keep looking down. I have my phone that I'm reading questions off of, but the way that I came up with the name for my channel is because, well, my name is Andrea. I'm from Atlanta. I'm big into music. I love music, and people always pronounce my name wrong. I get Andrea, I get Adrian, I get Adriana, I get everything except for Andrea. So I figured if I put Andrea 3000 together, people wouldn't say Andrea 3000 because everybody knows who Andre 3000 is. So all my handles for the most part are Andrea 3000 on Twitter, on Instagram, Snapchat. Like, you can find me like that, Andrea 3000. And so, my channel for the most part is about transparency. I'm the person that is very much interested in everything. I don't necessarily feel like I fit in any particular crowd. So this was my way of creating a space that's for me and all my randomness. We got a saying where it's like, keep it a buck or keep it a stack. I feel like if I keep it three stacks, I'm keeping it really, really, really real. Like, you are seeing me for who I am. And that's literally what the whole channel is about. You might get something informative from it. If nothing else, you'll probably be entertained. And you might take away another way of thinking about something. So that is what my channel is about. Why did I start a YouTube? And like I said, it basically to give me a space to be myself. Some people find their niche through dancing. Some people find their niche through like running a business. Some people find their niche in their career. And I just feel like anything that's going to allow me to create and be my unadulterated, unfiltered self is the best space for me. So that's why I started a YouTube. Who inspired me to make a YouTube channel? So have a couple of friends that, and it's crazy because the two that pop into my head first are both Scorpio, but I have two friends that literally just go balls to the wall. It seems like everything they do, it turns to success. Like, even though it's not necessarily YouTube, they just jump into what they want and it just works. One of these friends, she is a college grad and she has a daughter, and she worked and went to school and was a mom all at the same time, and she did YouTube for a minute and people loved her for just being her, but she doesn't want to be in front of the camera, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I saw how much joy she got from it, and I was like, maybe I could try it out. And she's actually been a big support in doing it, and me doing this. The next person, he don't do YouTube. He don't really be in front of the camera too much unless he posting some shoes, but everything he touched turns to gold, and he is literally like my biggest inspo and just doing what you want to do. He's so unbothered. So I just figure, just go for it. Just do it. Who inspired you the most? I already read that. What was the most difficult part in getting started? Actually doing it, taking the time and editing, like just not worrying about who liked the content and who didn't. Just hopping on camera, saying what I had to say, and posting it, and just hoping that people watched, hoping that people gave feedback, hoping that people liked it. So this is the first episode. We're gonna see how it goes. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Bottom line, you still click though. What equipment do I currently have? All I have right now is my ring light and my personality. That's literally it. I have my ring light and my personality. I mean, like, of course, I've got my desk and things like that, but that's just a part of my room. I didn't do that purposely for YouTube. This is just my ambiance. I like it here. This is how I live. What equipment do I hope to get in the future? Honestly, I want my YouTube to be as uncut and unfiltered as possible. So the only other real equipment I want is at some point like a bigger space, because I do plan on having like roundtable talks. I want to have discussions, and where I am right now is not necessarily conducive to that. Outside of a bigger space, a MacBook. I've been told that MacBooks and Apple products in general are easier to do editing on. And when it comes to editing, I need things that are kind of like clear cut and simple, because then I feel like I could add more. If I have like a simple way to do something, I can add my own spin to it and it gets more complex. So a MacBook, because I need a better way to edit. At the end of the day, y'all want to see good, creative, innovative content, and I want to deliver that. Call me UPS. What is my favorite thing about the YouTube community? I like that people, it's literally something for everything. People can create their own niche and just go for it. You've got somebody literally doing some of everything. There's literally people who get paid to eat on camera. There's people that have like very successful YouTubes, like scratching dandruff out of people's head. You have people who literally just make soap on camera or like cook, or people can do anything they want on YouTube and somebody is gonna watch it. That is probably my favorite part about YouTubing and about YouTube in general. Have I ever met anyone from YouTube? Yes, his name is Black Savage. He is a friend of a close friend, and he is a very cool dude. And maybe one day we'll do a collaboration. I don't know, but look for it. It could happen. It could not, but it's in the air. So we'll see how it works. Who are my 3 favorite YouTubers? Ooh. So I am obsessed with The Terrell Show. I love The Terrell Show. song association, word association. I think it's called word association. But I want to go on that show and play that game so bad. And I know it's probably harder on the show than it is just sitting and like watching. But every time he says a word, a song pops in my head. And I just feel like I would eat at that game. Also, he is just, I love his energy. He is just himself. And everybody just feeds off of that when they come on his show. There's never been one boring episode. Also, Brad motherfucking Mondo. Brad Messy Bitch Mondo is one of my favorite YouTubers. He just be getting on there talking about people and they bad dye jobs. And I'd be like, yes, Brad, that was terrible. Why did they do that? Also, Brad will give you a whole cosmetology license online just purely by talking shit about people. And I am here for that. There's no better way to learn than by shit talking. The third person, I don't know. Those are like my top two. Like most of the time I watch them. Oh, Dope Ass Panna. She be braiding hair and she be on there with her friends and they just be talking shit and laughing on live. And she be doing hair. And that hair be looking good. I want her to do my hair one day. It would be really fun. What's my favorite genre of YouTube to watch? Like I said, I'm a very random person. So sometimes it's conspiracy theories. Sometimes it's like DIY videos. I watch a lot of home makeover videos. Also, I watch a lot of hair tutorials and I also watch a lot of cooking videos. Like it varies. Sometimes I watch hauls. Like it really just depends. For a time I was on like this Time the Infamous binge where I was just watching her like do makeup and put outfits together and do hauls, and I was like watching all her videos about like her plastic surgeries and stuff like that. So it really just varies. Describe my dream YouTube collaboration. So honestly, my dream YouTube collaboration would probably just be where I do like a round table talk, and my friends and I just talk, give y'all like an insight or like a genuine view of what our conversations look like. That's one of the reasons why I started YouTubing. I realized that when I have conversations with my friends, we be talking about real stuff. I be thinking, dang, like this is some stuff that people need to hear. And I guess the reason that I ran with it is because I feel like when I talk to people, they always come away with a different way of thinking about things. Even if it's a very small difference, it's a difference. And I just think that's very cool. What part of the video making process is your favorite? So I haven't gotten to editing yet. I'm in the process of shooting this, so I can't really say definitively. But if I'm going to be honest, as of right now, my favorite part of making videos is the still pictures that I take before I actually shoot. I like getting dressed to come and sit in the chair in my room and talk to my phone as if someone else is in the room. That is my favorite part as of right now. I have enjoyed this. If I could just, if it didn't go any further than this, if I didn't post this video, I would be content with the fact that I am talking to no one in my room in a very cute shirt and some very cute eyelashes with this very cute clear lip gloss on. That would make my day. What do you What do you hope to learn through the journey of becoming a YouTuber? I don't know. Learning never stops. So it's not really just about the journey. It's also about the conversations that I'll probably get to have with people. Also, probably learning what you guys like to see. It always intrigues me what people are interested in, whether it be through YouTube, whether it be through like attractions, whether it be through like hobbies. I'm always interested to see what people like. not necessarily like tailored towards me, but just in general. Like, weird anecdote, weird like side story, but there is a guy that follows me on Instagram that watches my stories all the time, and for some reason he always comments when I've gotten my eyebrows like freshly threaded, and he watches just because like he really likes my eyebrows. So things that people like or things that attract people or draw people's attention is just interesting to me because it's never what you think. What are your goals for your YouTube channel? So my goals for my YouTube channel is honestly just to create a safe, creative space for myself. Also to inform people if they choose to watch long enough. And also, this is a way for me to just like let off steam. I don't feel like people understand how satisfying it is to vent, even if it's just with yourself in the mirror or yourself on the camera. Like it's fun to just talk sometimes. 3 reasons to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so the first reason is it's dope. I'm dope. What you see is what you get. Like it's very clear cut, it's very unfiltered. Like I am my most me self. And I don't feel like a lot of people stay themselves when it comes to YouTube, especially when it comes to like getting views and trying to get in the YouTube bag. I feel like most of the time people are acting, or a lot of the time people like on the internet are acting. And I feel like a good reason to follow me is because I'm not acting. Like this is me at all times. So you want something genuine, I feel like this is a great place to get it. Also, I'm a shameless plug. If you are a small business, Black owned or not, I'll shout you out. Reach out to me, send me a product. I'll be happy to pay for some of it. But yeah, just reach out. This is like a platform. That's another reason I love to shout people out. I got a lot of friends that have small businesses. I have a lot of friends that offer services, whether it be like dance classes, whether it be tutoring. I have a lot of good information to give. So I like to be a platform. And also too, I be wanting to show y'all stuff. That's it. You'll always find something new here. And I think that could be really cool. Showing people new things, uplifting, and using my platform to help people advertise, and also just a place to be myself. So that's the end of the questions. We played 20 questions. Not 21, 20. If you want to see more videos, well, not if, but comment and let me know what it is that you want to see. Give some feedback. Like, subscribe, share. I think next I'm between doing a haul and like a skincare video. A lot of people from my Instagram always want to know like what I use on my skin and what I've been doing for my skin. So I think that's gonna be coming up next. Hope you guys enjoyed the first official episode of Keeping It 3 Stacks, and we're gonna be open, honest, and completely transparent once again in another episode. Thanks, guys.